What's up, everybody? The break-in period on my generator is complete, and I'm about to change the oil for the first time. I've got my generator on a table just to make it easier to film. You don't have to do this, but it does make it a little easier to get something under your drain hose. Start by removing the dipstick and placing some kind of container under the drain hose, and then removing the cap from the end of the hose. Warming the engine up a little will help the oil drain out quicker, especially if you're in a cold climate and using conventional oil. The process I'm showing here is going to work for virtually any enclosed frame inverter generator from 3200 to 4500 watts. They are all very similar in design. I am using a magnetic dipstick in my engine, and as you can see here, it did gather some ferrous metals during the break-in. Make sure you clean off your dipstick. Remove all the little particles that it collected if you're using the magnetic type. You may have noticed the writing on the side of my oil container. I wrote the date and hours of the initial setup and the date and hours of this first oil change, and I will do the same for future oil changes. Most generators of this type will have an interval similar to this. The first oil change after 8 hours of break-in, and then an oil change after 25 hours. After that, the oil changes are every 50 hours depending on conditions. Tilting the engine will help the oil drain completely. Use a block of wood or something like that under the back edge to get a little tilt on it. Once the oil is through draining, wipe up any residual oil and reinstall the cap on the drain tube. Next, make sure to level out the generator so you can get the proper fill on the oil. Insert your funnel into the dipstick threads and begin to add oil. Be careful not to overfill it. Check periodically and use a flashlight if needed. You can use the markings on your dipstick for indication of oil level, or you can follow your manufacturer's instructions on visually checking the proper oil level. On this particular generator from Win, the oil should be halfway up the threads of the dipstick hole. Once the oil is at the proper level, reinsert the dipstick and finger tighten. Replace the side cover or the access cover and you're done. I appreciate you watching this video and have a great day.